Yeah, what up, motherfucking YouTube? It's your boy Zai. You already know what time it is, man. Look, dude, I'm at work doing this Paul Blart shit, but you know what? It pays, dog. That's the one thing I gotta say. Like, people like to talk mess and, oh, I would never be a security guard. Why not? Are you scared? Are you scared to be a security guard because you feel like you might actually have to tell a motherfucker what he can do? See, but when you're me, and you know what I mean, you don't really have no problems with that. It's like it's really nothing to tell a fool what he gotta do because and you just give them certain reasons why they gotta do it. It's no real pressing or anything of that nature. It's just there's rules in life and you gotta follow. Now, this doesn't afford me any other opportunities outside of just getting a paycheck. But that's besides the point. What I really want to get on here and talk about is this whole internet. Like I don't understand it, dog. Like it's like the reason I don't get it is because I see it constantly, and it's just like one of those things. It's like back in the days, we didn't have like social media like that. So if you had any type of issues with an individual, you had to either catch them at their school, catch them at spots that that they're gonna be at, or go directly to their hood in hopes that you would catch them, and most likely you would end up catching one of their homeboys or whatever. Uh, and if it was serious enough that warranted you getting at one of their homeboys, you would get at them. Other than that, it's just like, hey, that's not that fool. And then, you'll catch him on the rebound. Or if he don't catch you first, depending on what type of, verbal dispute you've been having. Most likely it's either, if it ain't over your vodka, it's over some high knot. So it was like one of those things. So, for the most part, you just let it slide until you catch him. You fools get busy and you cool after. If you fools are in amigas, you do something else. But they ain't got nothing to do with the internet. Now, the thing that I don't get is you got Swifty Blue, you got the homies from Dago, you got Chito Rana, you got and the reason I'm saying their name is because I don't really have any issue with any of these individuals. Then you got the dudes from Playboys, you got uh, a lot of other dudes that supposedly got beef with each other, like over insignificant things. Some only inherited beef because they got spoke on, so they have to defend themselves, so they got to speak back. But as homies, what I really understand is it's so easy to pull up on each other. Like there's so many ways to guarantee that nothing outside of boxing is gonna happen. But for some reason, fools are not taking that route. Like the whole reason I made this video is because it's funny, dog. Like all these fools supposedly got beef with each other, and it's like I said, it's no disrespect to any of them. I'm too old to be engaging like on that type of verbal play. Like it's just how I see it as an older homie. Like you know, if you got beef with somebody, line it up and handle it. In fact, like if you fools all got beef with each other, come to Squabble Up TV and get it off. I mean, I'm not giving you no bag for it, but you might as well do somebody else a favor and beat each other on a platform to where it's geared towards beating on each other. And then all the talk on the internet about each other just go away. Like to be honest, why I'm gonna go out of my way to call another homie the B word if I'm not gonna pull up and get busy? You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things I just really understand. Like there's fools I've had beef with in the past. This is before the whole internet thing. Like we get busy and then it's over. It's nothing, no life loss, whatever. If it was serious, then we went another route with it. But that, like I said, it has nothing to do with the internet. The whole thing I don't understand is how all these fools supposedly got beef with each other, but ain't handling it. It's too easy to get it off. Like, and you can tell the weenies because the first thing they want to talk about is blasting each other. If it's not that serious, dog, you want to be spending the rest of your life in prison for what, dog? Because a fool is doing better than you in rap, or a fool may have messed with some hyena that you used to be with, or just something you don't like about it. Maybe you thought they sneak dissed you. If a dude don't say it straight out, it ain't even worth addressing. Like I've had that issue, like in the past, wanting to engage everybody that I thought had something to say about me, and in the end, it did absolutely nothing for me. It just made me more frustrated, and then made me get out of character and try to and revert back to my old ways, and that in turn put it out there in the ether. Not put it out in the ether, but it made it a strong possibility that I would return back to that cage from which I came from. And I'm not going back to no cage for nothing. Like God willing, I'm gonna be continue to do my job and probably uh not probably, but most likely I'm gonna elevate even higher, and I'm gonna be getting money in different parts of the field. Like there's things that I still feel like I'm able to do even at this age. You know, they say a lot of fools that became millionaires and stuff, they either did it when they were really young, like at a young age, or they got it when they were older. I don't care when I get it, as long as I get it. But I don't know, dog. Like I don't really get it. Like if there's beef, handle it, dog. Handle it and get it off the internet. If it's that serious and the disrespect just can't be handled with fist to cuffs or just by a verbal sit down, you know what I mean, or sitting down and actually conversating about what the issue is, get it off with knuckles. And if you can't get it off with knuckles, then just do something else. Cause I get tired of fools talking about what they're doing and ain't nobody getting clapped. That's the funny thing. That's why I say the whole like, when fools be doing like drill and things of that nature, in the Hispanic community, like, and ain't nobody getting dropped, like you're only really going at it with certain people. So why isn't nobody getting dropped? Why hasn't Swifty got knocked off? Why hasn't this fool got knocked off? Why ain't this fool got knocked off? And I don't even wish death upon you. I wish that you fools would just get it in and just box, dog. You know what I mean? And get off the net, because a lot of you fools are looking bad. Like it's just, especially if you're talking mess about somebody and then the next few minutes you see them in the studio together. Oh, we squashed it, and then they're beefing right after. So basically, you held your tongue until you left the studio before you start talking again. That speaks volumes, dog. Like I don't get it. So hopefully, in 2025, the negativity goes away as far as homies want to be disrespectful towards each other on the internet, and fools just go ahead and just get it out the way, dog. Get it out the way or drop something. And hopefully you don't drop nothing. But if it's just that serious, then go ahead and drop something. And these fools will be talking about you in a different light. They'll look and be like, oh, these fools really got it in. And then you can talk about peace after. But if fools ain't gonna be smoking fools or dropping fools or putting hands on fools, it's not even it's no use even talking about it, because a lot of these dudes frequent the same spots. It's just like you bump into each other. I wish like I was at that moment just to catch fools on camera talking, and then show that like 10 minutes before that they were running their mouth, they were over here kicking and eating fucking chicken wings together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, dude. Hopefully 2025 is a lot different. But like I said, if any of you dudes that actually got beef with each other, that are camaradas, and you fools just really want to get them hands in, come to Squabble Up TV, man. I'm telling you, dog. We got some. Even if you don't want to squabble each other, dog, I got some food that get to 250, 280, 210, 180, 170, 140. I got them for you, dog. What you want? You want blacks? You want whites? You want other Hispanics? What you want? You want Latinos? What you want? I know Boricua, I know Salvadorans. Like what you want, dog? If you fools just really want to get it in that, you might as well just do me a solid. Come on my channel, beat each other up, and may the best man win. Spoils to the victor. Like I said, I'm not giving you a bag for it. I would only give bags to fools that ain't, you know what I mean? But just go ahead and get it in, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. You ain't even got to come up on Squabble TV. You can go somewhere where they actually give you the money and just sock each other out and just be done with it already. Because talking on the internet about what you're going to do to each other and then you bump into each other and do nothing, that makes you look like really bad. And let's get off the prison politics, dog. Especially for the fools that have never been there, dog. Like you've only been to the county jail. Stop talking about what the homies are doing in prison if you ain't never been to prison, and stop talking about level 4s, 3s, 180s. If you've never been to none of those, if you're only going to 1s and 2 yards in camps, stop talking about the higher yards, dog. It's not that fucking fly, dog. It's not something you really want to brag about. The fools that's on them yards don't even want to be there, dog. Like they're there because their crime entailed that, or they got caught up to the point to where they have no choice but to do that time, dog. Stop talking about prison like you've been there. And if you've been to prison, you know it ain't like, especially now, like this. Fools that want to go to prison now, you have to be crazy, dog. Like if you don't have to go there, don't, dog. It is a cesspool, dog. You gonna end up catching more time setting a demo when you could be on the street with females making your money like me and just kicking it, dog. Like I don't live a flashy life. I'm a freaking security guards, caretaker, you know what I'm saying? But I'm afforded opportunities. I got a new car. My kids are taken care of. Every 2 weeks I'm getting paid, and I can do as much time. Since I'm a private contractor, I can do as much time as I want. I could work every day if I wanted to, or I can do it 3 days if I wanted to. If I don't want to work 5 days, I just tell them, hey, put me down to 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna work a night if I want to. That's all I'm saying, man. Get off the internet with the bull, get that money, show respect to each other. And you ain't got to respect. I ain't even gonna go on that whole kumbaya because if it was me, like it would be more of the war stuff. But that's a young way of thinking. Now, just do what you need to do, dog. Just you fools can get at each other anytime, dog. I know for a fact, you fools, if you really want to box, you fools should just line it up. Line it up, dog. Squabble Up TV, man. Come on there, get busy. You feel disrespected? We can get busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do that for the channel, but it ain't got nothing to do with me anyway. I'm just saying. Hopefully you guys heed the warning or just realize that it's stupid. And I'm gonna go ahead and get back to observing and reporting. Hey, I swear to God, dude, the internet is undefeated with that shit. What do you call me? Paul Blart? Hey, Paul Blart, that was, I don't know. The Monka was the shit, dog. I mean, anyways, dog, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Move ahead and keep drinking my coffee and lay back. You know what I'm saying? Well, not lay back, but drink my coffee. And I'm out.